Hello, friends. In this video, I wanted to talk about the power of our words. Why? Because that is affecting our health. It's affecting our stress. Actually, it's causing stress. And it's affecting whether or not we're doing something. It's affecting how we feel. And so let's talk about two words in particular. No, actually, we're going to talk about three words. I have to, I'm supposed to, and I should. I'm Wendolyn Davis. I'm a wellness warrior, and I love sharing what I've learned, which is so ongoing, and I absolutely love it. But one of the biggest things I've learned is the power of our thoughts, our mind. 80% of what we do is psychology. And if we can start redirecting our thoughts to act in our favor instead of against us, wow. You'll be amazed at the results that will happen in your life as you start changing your narrative, as you start changing your story, as you start seeing that life can happen for you and not to you. It's so powerful. It just affects everything. Those three words. I'm supposed to, I have to, I should. How do you feel when you're telling yourself, oh, I have all these things I know I'm supposed to be doing, and I should be doing this, or I should be doing that, and I have to do X, Y, and Z. I remember before I had this job at Vitality Weight Loss Center and working with private clients, I only worked 6 hours as a social work consultant at a nursing home. And that was a lot in my brain. But I was also doing more things where my daughter was in high school. So I was doing more things at home. But whatever I was doing, it felt heavy. And I was just like, oh, I have all these things I have to do. And I remember telling one of the coaches I had at that time, because I love coaches, she helped me see that, no, I don't have to do all those things. And it was almost like, no, you don't get it. I have to go to work. I have to feed my dogs. I have to take care of my family. I have to do all these things that was causing overwhelm. And she simply said, no, you don't. You don't have to do any of it. And that was a very profound coaching session that had a huge impact on where I am today, knowing that I have a choice, that I don't have to do anything. Anything I do today, tomorrow, yesterday, I chose. I chose those things. That gives me my power and helps me pick more things that I value, pick more things that matter most with my time, knowing that I'm choosing how I want to show up. I'm choosing what I do with each day. It's made a huge difference in relationships too, where I'm choosing connection instead of choosing to be right. So we all have our different personalities. Some of us push ourselves to do everything. We're all or nothing, perfectionists, all kinds of different personalities. And I'm going to say, yes, we have our strengths and our weaknesses, but that doesn't define who we are. So let's get our power back and start changing how we use our words, where we choose to do this, and I want to do this today, and I could do this if I wanted, but I don't have to, and talk back to the negative chatter. So I was just meeting with a client before doing this video, and it's so cool. I love it when people come with a certain situation and she's like, oh, I keep shooting on myself and I'm trying to change this. And she pressures herself. And it's just like, wait, hold on. And she's learning and she's figuring things out. And she's like, yep, I wanted to take a bath and I wanted to take a long bath. But my brain immediately said, but you need to do all these things first and you should be doing that. And she's learning to talk back. And she's like, so why do I need to do those right now? And so she gave herself permission to take that bath that her body wanted. Yay. But there's still some things that are so strong where what you should be doing this or you should be doing that. And we talked about just using the word maybe, because your brain can't really argue that. So when your brain is pressuring you with what you should be doing, just say maybe, and then go on to your focus of what it is you want to be doing, because you have that vision of what it is you want, and talk back to the negative chatter. Again, our shoulds, shouldn'ts, and have tos, they simply cause overwhelm, and overwhelm keeps us stuck and it freezes us and we do not make good choices. I asked her, how do you feel when you're telling yourself, well, I'm supposed to eat this, I should be doing this, I have to do that? And of course you feel terrible. And so who doesn't want to feel better? And this particular client, I know she likes to be silly. And so I just challenged her, hey, Have fun being silly this next week and focus on being silly instead of what you should be doing, and choose different words, my friends. So, how do you want to show up? What words do you want to start using that will change your life? Because I promise it will. And if you need a coach to help you see what's possible, go to wellnesswithwendolyn.com and sign up for that free consult. There are so many things a coach can do. I've had different coaches in my life. And again, it's helped me become the person I am today, along with prayer and along with other things that I choose in my life that add great value for me and help me. I've been coaching for a lot of years now, and I'm so excited with what I've learned. And I can help with time management, weight loss, creating those healthy habits, and your stress management, because stress is wreaking havoc in our lives. Sign up for a consult. Get a coach that can cheer you on and help you see what's possible. All right, my friends, wherever you are, you've got this. Change your vocabulary, cheer yourself on, and give yourself a shout out that you got this, that you can do hard things, and that you are creating the healthy habits that you desire one step at a time. Bye.